Why you can't hear? Oh, now you can hear me. Nice. Okay. Give me a second. I have like what 7 minutes of practice, and I have never driven on this track. Great. It's already going well, but at least you can see the game, so that's good. But I need to launch iRFFB because my wheel isn't working. iRFFB Hey, okay, now it's working. Now go back to iRacing. Reset the camera. Okay, I'll add some. Make this a bit louder, okay. Now go back to the chat and we're live. Hello guys. I just thought I could do one. Okay. I need to be slower in the pit. Come on. Okay. So, I have driven this track only in Toka Race Driver 2. So, we'll see. Also, I haven't raced iRacing for like a few days now. But let's see. Okay. There's that bridge. I just want to get some safety rating so I can progress to some other series with higher safety rating. And yeah, I know that it's stupid to do that in rookie class, but that's the only thing I can do now with basic content. Plus, it seems like a fun combo. This Australian track and MX5. Okay, this is like fast sweeper. Now I guess second gear this. That's how you'll see at least how I can adapt to a new environment. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it quickly, but okay, here definitely I need to focus more on the exit. And here, this is late apex. And there are two more, like right and left immediately. Yes. Now braking, and then on the exit corner opens a lot. No, okay, it doesn't, but the track goes wider. In third. I mean, I don't know if that's the way, but Okay, this is easier than I thought. This requires a bit different line. No, second here will be bad, but the exit will be tricky to get right. But okay, that's somewhat overlap. Can someone say something in the chat, because you're not saying anything. Please don't tell me it's disconnected. Also, tell me how volume levels are, because I don't really know how the volume levels should be, and I don't have them like set. Okay, nice. Thanks. Can I do it in fourth? Can I do it flat? Yes, I can do it flat. Another 1.5 seconds down. I need to be patient, well, I'm way more patient on the throttle here. Hello! Okay. Yeah, 7-minute practice. That's... Yeah, that's like the opposite of what sim racing is, right? It's not like only today 7 minutes of practice. It's like 7 minutes of practice ever. I haven't joined on this track. Like I said, I played it in Toka, but it was years ago, and I remember there was a bridge, and that's it. So let's see. It will be probably terrible, but yeah. Okay, practice. As much practice as possible. I need to use it. Ooh, slow down. I'm pretty sure you can gain a lot on the entry to turn 1. Well, turn 2, because turn 1 is like this little kink, right? Oh yeah, and there's a lot of road on the exit. And that's it. Great. Top chat, live chat. Okay, qualify. This is gonna be interesting. Oh, by the way. Okay. It seems like I can start on similar RPM on this tarmac. I don't know if like there are different types of tarmacs. Oh, come on. What did I do this time? Okay, so I guess only here I can join the truck. I don't know, it's like with every sim, when I'm like casually driving like this, when I don't really know the limits, it feels quite nice. With Miata, light force feedback, light car that you can play with, on the limit with. It's nice. But then when you start to push it over the limit, yeah, it gets really weird with iRacing. And R-Factor 2 also. Well, with every sim, ACC is also like that. Okay, let's go. Here comes your first time lap. And a mischief. Yeah, that was bad. Okay, here, like early in, so I'm gaining time here. I felt like late apex. Yeah, kinda. Well, I missed the apex, but at least it was late. Meh. Well, it's gonna be P7. P5. Oh, maybe actually third gear if I can have a better line. Here don't really jump. Yeah, and now it's stable and accelerates. And on those corners use all the road, like that. Here's move off throttle, bring it into the corner, it's all the road. And that was too much. That was an off track. Oh, that was also an off track, okay. But you can kinda hack the inside if you want, but that's an off track. Okay, that lap didn't count, but that was like almost 16-0. Whoa, oh, it didn't go into gear, and sometimes when on the downshift it doesn't go into gear, it's like weird, really weird. Yeah, so like, look, people in front are 16-1, 16-1, 15-9, and then the first guy is 15-2. So if like a little bit of practice, I would little bit, more practice, like not 5 laps, not 7 laps, it could be P2. So that's not bad. Still, I just need to make sure that I finish in that top 5, 4, and again safety rating. Okay, 40 seconds to go. I can info. So last week's then on what was the track? I forget how it's called. Well, yeah, but the track was 50 degrees. Now it's 33 degrees in this race, and it's later in the day, I guess. Okay, can I like change anything? Options, not really, and there's no need. Garage, it's all fixed. Let's just go on to the grid. 1 minute. Oh wow, yeah, of course there's no roof. Makes sense. Oh fuck, I was looking in the mirror. Mischief, right? Oh, another mischief, fuck. Jesus, those are so bad. I totally lost focus. Okay, not everything is lost. Whoa, how is he turning like that? And why is my car understeering so much? Do I have any damage? I think the guy behind us punted the... I have no front end. Something on the left corner is broken. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do one race, and now that one race is absolutely awful. Oh yeah, iRacing tires. Fuck my life! Now I'm so pissed. And I can't race. And now the grass. Oh my god. Just... oh, what? iRacing. For fuck's sake. I think it's gonna be one of those games that sometimes you want to play it, then you start playing it, and the very first experience already frustrates you. Like, you want to enjoy it, but you can't enjoy it. Like, that spin was an absolute joke. Fuck's sake. Almost there, almost got killed. What the fuck? I don't understand this corner. like, I know it drives differently, and I know it's good product, but it can be, like I said, frustrating. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm saying that it can be very frustrating. Also, you know, saying about iRacing physics that they are different, well, it's not really an excuse for being bad, is it? Well, maybe again saying that they are bad is a bad word, but you know, they aren't where they're supposed to be, considering the rest of the whole iRacing. Oh, enemy ship. Fuck my life. So frustrating. I mean, like, it isn't even, you know, that's not the game, that's just me. But because of everything else, I'm getting frustrated. I'm missing my shifts. It all builds up. Another mischief. And another one. Like, sometimes they are almost random. I just can't be bothered. Fuck my life. I wanted to have one clean, fun race, but no. I need to, like, in the second gear keep it. So, like, in lower gears it doesn't... Yeah, I guess it's about power and delivery. Sorry, it's about power, not the delivery. Oh, come on, realistic enough. No, it's not realistic enough. It's not about force feedback. Mischief. Fuck. Also, how you exit out of a mischief is also a mystery to me. Sometimes I just need to clutch in once more and it does it. Sometimes I need to just let off the gas and it does it. Sometimes I need to select the gear again. Sometimes I need to just stop. What the fuck? That was so fucking terrible. Where's the line? I don't even know where's the line. Is it like later, now, whatever? That was so bad. Good job, you did very good. I did horribly. I was like... as bad as it gets. Yeah, I said iRacing is bad many times, so I don't know why I even decided to buy it. I'm slowly starting to regret it. I mean, just look at my lap 1. Okay, that wasn't a game's fault, that was my fault, my lap 1. But I'm so stupid. This is now about me being stupid, okay? I had a great launch, and then I decided, okay, I'll just take it easy. Then I saw this guy going really wide. Here I was lazy, okay. So I went for a gap. Here I think I had... and I was looking at him, and I touched this. And I don't know, my front was definitely damaged. And I don't know, I just wasn't like confident because of how... I don't know how mirrors work. I wasn't confident that I can slot into this spot, and there's plenty of space. Jesus Christ. And without it, I would just follow those fast cars and I would gain a lot from that. But then it all went down. And then there was a random spin. Yes. Okay. Okay. And it just goes. Like... yes, I know that that car spins. Like, I'm not saying that the car wouldn't spin. It would spin, but it would spin in a specific way. I could counter steer and it would react somewhat. Yes, I was slow in reactions, but... No, it just no. I guess it was initiated even before the I was on the tarmac, but you know it's like you don't even really know what's grippy and what's not. Sometimes curbs are super grippy but spin you when at an angle. Ah, I guess I will have to wait for the. I mean, my safety rating will go down. I'm pretty sure of that. iRating will go down for sure. That was just a horrible race. I should have practiced more than 7 minutes. It was good until like from qualifying it was still good, but first 2 laps on cold tires, that I was just so lost. Also, I need to reduce the graphic settings because when it just goes below that 90, I don't know, like in ACC I can drive when it goes below 90. Like I noticed that, but I'm more used to the settings. So I'm just gonna, I don't know, time trial. What is time trial? No, I want like solo practice, solo race. I think test drive. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna load the test drive because I want to see that. Okay. Oh, I gained safety rating. Wow, I lost not that much. iRating, but yeah, I should be into 15s. And the strength of field was, oh wow, that was top split. But yeah, that's rookies. That's why it was top split. Yeah. It's still there. Like there is a slip angle that you can play with, but it's super small. Plus, it's not progressive in any way. Like yes, you can play in it, but it's not progressive. So it's like it's really weird. Like the cars feel very sluggish in a way that they develop grip. At least this Mazda. Like in AC, this car is so snappy, and in real life, car like this, like only a ton, on like weighs only a ton. It's on semi slicks or slick tires. It's really rigid. Okay, it's not the most rigid car in the world, but it's stripped out Miata on slicks, so it would be super responsive and super twitchy. Uh, well, yeah, I know that the Skippy is the best for that because it just has the road tires, but you know, it's the fact that it has road tires that makes the tire model that they have kinda work because that slip angle that's controllable is just wider. But that doesn't change the fact that the entire tire model is made in a way, uh, like okay, I don't know in what way it's necessarily made, but the final result in a lot of cars is that there are slides like that. And in the MX-5, it's you need to like really do something stupid for that slide to occur. And like I'm not saying that that spin that happened to me was shouldn't happen. It should happen, but it should be controllable, and I should be able to notice that it happened and control that. And I noticed that it happened and I tried to control that. And in every other single sim, I'm not saying that only small adjustments should be needed. There should be also big adjustments, but in iRacing it doesn't exist. There's like a slip angle as a certain slip angle. Okay, not slip angle. I shouldn't use slip angle here. A certain yaw angle of the entire car, which just exceeds the you know, each slip angle of all the tires, and it just goes like straight away. Okay, I'll do some laps just for practice, you know, with normal car that's not damaged, because I'm pretty sure I had some front damage. So let's try to get to whatever those lap times are. But yeah, first you need to see the proper view, right? Sorry about that. Okay. Like, I'm not arguing with you, man. I'm just having a rant, so don't worry. I'm just like that. It often probably sounds like I'm arguing with someone, but I'm just ranting. Okay, I'll do some practice laps, and yeah, for now I'll end. Maybe later in the day, in the evening, I'll do some racing. I just wanted to do some race because now I had like 1 hour break between me studying in the evening and having a dinner with my family in the afternoon. So I thought, yeah, I'm just gonna do one race without any practice. What could possibly go wrong, right? I know. Okay, let's focus. Let's go into... I wanted to say let's go into trying to be fast mode. It was, again, like, I initiated it, and it should happen the slide itself. But the slide itself that it happened was bad. I know that cold tires, but like cold tires slide in a different way. It's not that cold tires for some reason don't drive, you know? Also, like cold tires without front understeer, like, no. It doesn't work like that. Front tires usually make like the whole car like just doesn't grip, and it's more sketchy, but it's not uncontrollable on cold tires. And like, yes, you can feel that in iRacing, and it slides and you can play with it, but in that very small window at the beginning, and it's not like you can't play in that window either. Yet you can absolutely play in that window and drive absolutely on the limit. But when you pass that, it's even worse. Well, RF2 on cold tires also slides like on cold tires, but RF2 on cold tires at least like slides and you can control it. I'm not saying that cold tires don't slide. Cold tires do slide, and they really lose loads of grip. Like slick tires with no temperature really have low grip. But low grip doesn't mean instant spin or uncontrollable car. It just means low grip. and the grip builds up in a different way. Okay, use all the road, throw it in, early and power. I like this. Okay, this is kind of the line. I can like kind of hug it on the very exit. I don't know what the delta is compared to session best. Okay, delta is compared to session best. Oh, for fuck's sake! Get out with that ghost. I hate ghosts. Like, yeah, RF2 also has its troubles, and it's far from being realistically good. Air Factor has that gives you that control, but then the slides are way too big. It's like the opposite of iRacing, but people think it's good because of that illusion of control. But again, that works both ways. It doesn't mean that in iRacing it's all about that people think that they should be able to control it, but it's actually correct. No, iRacing is really bad, and you should be able to control to a certain extent those things. Okay. How do I turn off that fucking ghost? Like, why would you even want ghosts? Get out. All-time best lap for now. Where is Ghost? Yeah, lots of the times it's about what you're used to. But yeah, like iRacing over the limit, it's not about what you're used to. It's just wrong. Because like there is being able to control it thing, but there's also like, you know, being humanly able to control it, or not even being allowed to control it. And iRacing doesn't allow you in the first place. It's not like it's way harder. No, it just doesn't allow you to. In iRacing, in R Factor allows too much, and it's easy. In ACC definitely allows you to, and allows a lot in ACC, but it's hard. And it has some of that on throttle understeer, but you know it's a lot of that is to do with tracks and setups. But that doesn't change the fact that it is somewhat of a problem. Replay, sound, controls, options, drive. Tell me where I can. Tell me where I can turn off the ghost. Oh, display reference car. Yeah, reference car. Right. That's a funny name. Okay, let's go. I'm really excited to buy myself a car, you know? Because, okay, it sounds so stupid, but I want to, like, play a bit with that Miata and, you know, not make it an experimental car or car for experiments. But, you know, I trust in my driving abilities to a certain extent, so I could, you know, test some stuff with it, be it on, you know, autocross, some... well, we don't really have track days, it's probably limited to autocross in Poland. But, you know, test that out on things like that. Try to run it on road tires, try to run it on slick tires, modify it a bit here and there. Of course, it will be still, first of all, a daily. But yeah. Well, some in real ARL drivers say it's the best because as a platform it works, like the whole iRacing and a lot, and like, you know, we're discussing the tires and over the limit behavior, but everything else that happens before it in iRacing, it's really, really, really decent. And usually it's a weird thing. A lot of the times sims are really, really weird before the limit, you know? Like, you don't really pay that much attention to that, but sometimes sims are weird in low speed situations. Sometimes they are weird when driving slowly. They are sometimes also weird when not really pushing. I'm not saying that iRacing is made for slow driving. That means more that, like, a lot of fundamental things that are made with physics and the cars and chassis and suspension and, you know, all the electronics of the cars. Okay, ACC really made great electronics, but, you know, everything here, that's how powertrain works. In iRacing, those things are amazing, and for real drivers, a lot of the times, for them, it's not really about how the car feels over the limit, and they don't use that as a training tool for training their driving abilities, but they use it for training their racing abilities, their ability to think while racing in a specific way, to think about this, think about that, to train their focus, train their reflexes. iRacing is a great platform for that because that gives them those races that are really accessible. There are many people that do that and they are competitive in that, so, you know, there is some competition they can use for this practice of those things. Yeah, exactly. Like, I do sim racing because I like driving a car, but it can't be an alternative. Like, both can exist together and work together, but it doesn't change the fact that a real car is a real car, and there's nothing remotely close to that. Like, modern sims are amazing from a perspective of sim racer, and from perspective of many other stuff that are done with today's technology. But that doesn't change the fact that modern sims, and no matter what sims, are very far away from driving a real car is. like, you know, fully. You know, there are sims that make this part of driving good, this part of driving good, and so on and so on, and you might like this because something, you may like this, you may like that, but you know, there are so many details that would need to be simulated and work together in combination to give you that final result. Sometimes it's not, again, sometimes it's not even about like changing those things that people think that are wrong. Sometimes it's about adding some detail that was working in conjunction and making the final result different. But since there is no way to test something, prove something, simulate something, it's not there, and the end result is a bit different. Even though mathematically that one factor is technically correct, or, well, not correct, but close, you know? And probably mathematically, a lot of the sims are really close in their fundamentals and basics. Probably, I don't know, like, I think that would make sense. But there are so many details, and those details change so much the end result that it's just that for average user they feel so different. Because not only they drive differently, but they feel differently. And a lot of the stuff while driving you do by feel. Yeah, like exactly. iRacing is great in as a, you know, in its competitive part, in the support of it, in its player base that, you know, it's always there, and its variety, and as a product and as a service, it's great. But as a sim, well, as a whole, not really. Again, in some aspects, it's really good. But the final result of driving itself, it works, but it's not what you would like to... It's not go-to sim if you want, you know, to drive for the fun of driving a car. And it's not like it's always about fun, but iRacing, you know, with those cars not being really that close to what they should be, and ultimately not really that fun, yeah, there are a lot of aspects, and a lot of people enjoy different things. You know, different people enjoy different things. There are different sims for different people. Yeah, I'll do like 2 or 3 more laps and I'm gonna end for now, because I need to go and do something else, and later I'm gonna come back, do some more laps, get into 15s, and get that safety rating finally up to 4.0, so I can do D-class races on other track and get to C-class. And then we will finally maybe do some proper stuff. Oh yeah, and like, yes, again, that happened, but to correct that, I had to have so much steering angle, and then it went into another slide, and like the inertia of the whole car, I guess the inertia and the forces on the entire body was everything correct, like fundamentals are hard to get wrong. But the end result with how the tires were managing that created the car that felt really, really sluggish and was just sliding in a very weird way, not really controllable. Okay, so the fastest lap I did was 16.1, but it tells me that the optimum time would be 15.6 if I get everything correct. But yeah, I'm not focusing on the driving, I'm ranting right now, so yeah, that's what you get for ranting. Nick, can I like maybe, because it looks like it's a bit feed objects, medium detail, event high detail, objects high detail, grandstands low detail, done. I don't know, maybe there are more trees or whatever, because it felt like there wasn't really that much going around. Like for example here, I don't know, like this thing lacks in other sims. I don't know, like in AC it's rare, but like look how engine on low RPMs in first gear will do, and how the car will wobble, and how the powertrain works, and how it's oscillating, and like this is amazing. And in many sims, the powertrain itself, like yes, there is a certain power, there is a certain oscillations here and there, and high frequency ones, but like really detailed low frequency like this on low RPM, like you won't find it in other sims, or at least in ACC or AC, for example. But then their powertrain simulation isn't that good. But you know, for example, this is this is really nice. I don't know how realistic itself it is, but it is a thing that the car does. And in other sim, I don't really see it. In this sim, you know, it's a really little detail, but at least it shows me that I guess the powertrain is a bit nicer. Or at least some aspects of it. Not everything, some aspects of it, and I'm not saying that wow is amazing. Some little detail probably doesn't even matter in terms of driving. But then again, like how the transmission works and when it goes into gears is weird. Like I can now without clutch do a lot of stuff. I can go between gears, sometimes off without clutch and off throttle, and it works. Sometimes when I miss shift, it does something weird. Although again, doing manual correctly is really, really weird, because you have a gated shifter, but you can't like stop a gate from not working, which when you think about it, well, it's certainly nowhere near being a priority in terms of making it a feature in simulator or in any H shifter, but like a manual blockade on your shifter. Well, wait, SPS is off? No way. It's on. It's on. But yeah, imagine like H shifter for sims with like the one that blocks your gates. That would be something nice. Because like, you know, if you can't go into gear, you can't go into gear. But here, like, I can move my hand into gear, but it doesn't change the fact that sometimes it can go into a gear, and sometimes it can. Like when with car stationary with no clutch, and jumps like that. Yeah, no worries. I mean, you know, I could have turned that off. So if I would, that would be an important thing to know. Like, I can't even do donut correctly because of that weird slippage and that no response from the tires. And like, I can't even lock the fronts to rotate the car around them. Okay, now it kind of happened, but yeah, it just doesn't want to rotate back. That's weird, you know. Like, yes, I can finally do a thing that I want, but it's like not really as I think it should be. And other sims, it's just more. It looks and feels more like it should be. But again, it's so subjective a lot of the times. So you know, it's not like I'm saying this is good and this is good. You know, it's also my everything here that I'm saying is just me ranting and my subjective uh, opinions. That doesn't change the fact that it's shit. It's shit, and that's almost objective. That iRacing tires are shit. I think we can agree on that. But Hazaka jump. Ow. Okay. Fuck that. Yeah, guys, I really need to go. So um, so I guess I can go to Streamlabs and turn this screen on. Be right back. I don't know. Let's say this. I don't have like stream ending or anything like that. I haven't that prepared. I haven't prepared those things. But yeah, anyway, that was quite fun. To a certain extent. Like I sometimes just have fun ranting. So I had at least fun ranting. But the race itself was absolutely shite and horrible. But that was on me. A lot of that was on me. Maybe I'll be back later. I don't know. Maybe if there's nothing like no big major esports event, and maybe some people will come and watch. So yeah, thanks, and yeah, maybe I'll see you in the evening, or maybe not, or maybe I'll just delete everything. Who knows? Bye.